Hey guys, Mac here making a Payday 2 video. This video is in regards to patch number 11 available for Steam as of the 13th of September. It includes one new mission which is known as the Diamond Heist, which you'll see me playing on screen right now. I am playing on normal and I'm playing online. I decided to play on normal just to be able to show you guys the mission a little better and exactly what's going on without having enemies just shooting me from every single angle. Now first I'm going to talk a little bit about what is included in the actual patch other than this mission called the Diamond Store, which has a decent payout, and also obviously you can play on normal, hard, very hard, or overkill difficulty to kind of exponentially grow your payday and your experience. But included in the patch, there's actually a lot of different updates. We'll go through them basically in the order that Overkill has listed on their community for Steam. So in regards to one major aspect, they have improved the AI team drastically. I haven't tested this out personally as I don't really play solo, but apparently the AI is now much more aggressive. They're much more prone to stay alive, even on the harder difficulties, and a lot more helpful. So single player should be a lot more enjoyable for people like me who have tried it and just not enjoyed it. Now the difficulty has been spiked a lot. Expect Overkill difficulty to be much harder. And you know, I tried Overkill just out of curiosity and it was not fun at all. Even with decent upgrades with health and stuff, I was getting shot down in seconds. I had level 90 teammates getting shot down in seconds. It was not fun. SWAT members now have better flashbangs. There's some more balance in the single player, and the bulldozer enemies, which are those huge hazmat suit kind of guys that are just fully protected, are now almost impossible to take down. Now they have added a little bit of animations for the police AI, and there has been a major update to crime.net. The payouts and the way they work have been altered. They won't necessarily always pay out more, but they will pay out more to those individuals who are like completionists and decide to really grab the additional loot that's not necessarily required. Now, you will be compensated differently than you have been. Basically, the new economy, as I said, it's more of a reward for being a completionist. So for example, if you're playing Rats and you deliver all the coke to Hector on the last day, you'll be granted a lot more money than you would for just getting the basic amount. And they've also kind of balanced, you can choose to play more for XP and leveling or more for money, or you can kind of find a middle ground. They now have balanced that better in the search and stuff like that. Anything else here? I'm just reading from a list and kind of taking the more important stuff. So as I said, non-mandatory bags. So if let's say you need 4 bags to complete a mission, you take 6. The additional 2 that were not mandatory will be worth a lot more than the original 4. So it is more important to now grab above the minimum value. They've reduced a little bit of clutter with the menu screens and the way paydays are presented after the game. They've also showed bag values on the tab screen during gameplay, and they've altered a few of the skills. The aced combat medic skill is improved. The ECM feedback is improved. Inside man assets on almost all levels, so that you can buy expert driver that 100% takes away the escape, so you can now almost always have no escapes. And they made the sentry gun more effective. Now another thing they did was they added XP cards in the loot drop for faster leveling. So when you pick a card, you can actually have cards that will give you XP. You'll see it at the end of the game. One of the people will get 4,000 XP. And they've also added a lot better cards for cash. Now, weapons-wise, they just did a little bit of tweaking here and there. They added a new reload animation for the deagle, a texture fix for the professional sight. They buffed a shotgun. They adjusted a rifle's damage. All of this, I'll put a link to the Steam announcement on the underneath the video in the video description. And now we'll just kind of get to a little bit of what's going on in the screen and what happens in this mission. So I'm playing on normal and it says I only need to steal 4 bags. Now I was playing on overkill and it was required that I steal 14 bags. That's right, 14. It was almost hard to even count whether or not we had 14 once we had all of them kind of on the ground there. Almost impossible to count. And on top of that, the getaway vehicle spawned across the street. There's a lot of different configurations. As you see, we have a drill running upstairs. The first time I played it, the drilling location was downstairs. So there are a lot of different types of setups for the room configuration of this mission. And what you ideally want to do is first go for the alarm room, and as you saw, I tried to be stealthy. One of my teammates just ran in, mask on, and basically screwed us all up right away. Each case is individually lined to an alarm, so if you want to break open a case without setting an alarm, you have to go for that alarm first. It is definitely more important than anything else. Next, there's a ton of cases with little loot, like, you know, jewelry that doesn't require a bag. You can just walk up to it and pick it up. They'll give you like $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 just right then and there. So they have the big loot bags, as well as a lot of little loot, and even cash registers hold some money. Now, on Overkill, our vehicle spawned across the street, so it was basically impossible to get all 14 bags there. But in this one, we're a little luckier. The vehicle spawns in the back, and there wasn't as much enemy resistance, so we were able to pretty easily get, I think, like 7 loot bags out the back, if I understand it correctly. And enemies do come from the front and the back of the area, so you'll want to keep that in mind. There's a lot of back doors and stuff that enemies will come through. Now, I don't really think I have much else to say other than the updates have made the game quite a bit harder, especially on Overkill difficulty, and there is more potential for better payouts at the end of a long mission. Now, as for this heist itself, what would I say about it? I personally enjoy it very, very much. I like it because it has, you know, one person going for a safe. It has one person trying to get all the small loot items. It has another person trying to get all the large loot bags. And even the fourth person maybe trying to take hostages and keep track of enemies and doors. There's a lot of different things going on all at once, which I really like. It kind of asks you to have team communication, play as a team, and do that kind of stuff, which I love personally. I'm always a fan of communicating with your team as much as possible, which we did a little bit through voice chat in this, although not greatly. So all in all, I did really enjoy this new mission. The payout was pretty decent in my opinion. I think I got $400,000 total and about $40,000 of an actual account into my account balance. Now you'll see me kind of run around in circles. There is actually a door that leads straight to the pickup van, which I didn't use, but oh well. Hopefully that was some good information for you guys. If you enjoyed the video and or agree or disagree with any of the comments or found any information that was useful, please feel free to leave me a comment somewhere underneath the YouTube video, and hopefully everything's good. And I'll see you guys next time. I'll just let the video play out. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. See you next time. Peace.
Drop your piece!
Those are all the bags we need. But you guys know the drill. If you want more, stay and get more.
Medic bag, anyone!
It was messy, but you got the job done. Good job.